Okay, in this video we'll be taking a look at a handy little feature that has to do with adding new client records while you're actually scheduling a new appointment. So I'm currently logged into TherapyZen. I am logged in as an actual therapist, and you can tell right away by looking at the left navigation. It's not the same as what you've seen in other videos where we've got some additional links over there if you were a practice manager or an administrator within TherapyZen. For the therapist, we've kind of whittled away a lot of the clutter so they're just seeing exactly what they need to see to make the product a little more streamlined for them. So with that being said, I'm logged in as Annie here, that's the therapist name, and I'm looking at Annie's client list, or my client list in this particular scenario. I've only got 3 clients right now. In this situation, we can imagine that maybe I've received a phone call from a prospective new client, and they want to come in for couples counseling, and they want to schedule their first appointment. So in this situation, instead of going the regular route of being on the clients list and clicking the new client button to enter these new clients, what I can do is go straight to the calendar. And let's say these new prospectives wanted to come in, say, Wednesday at 8 a.m., first thing in the morning. I could go ahead and double click that slot on my calendar. And like always, it brings up the new appointment form. But the thing I want to do here first is I'll go ahead and click the new client link here. And by doing so, you see I'm presented with the actual new client form. So before I schedule the actual appointment, I can go ahead and enter this new client's information. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. And just like I normally would on the new client form, if I wanted to send this new client a request to complete our client intake form, as well as sign up for the client portal, I would just simply check this box and go ahead and save this new record. After I've saved that new client, now when I go to my clients list, you'll see that that new client is now available. But just to keep with the theme of what we originally said with the group therapy, I'll go ahead and remove Greg and we'll add his spouse. I'll go ahead and do that now. And since I'll be keeping a separate client record for Julia, I'll go ahead and leave this box checked as well. She'll also receive a client intake invite, as well as an option to go ahead and sign up for the client portal as well. So once I'm happy with all that, I'll go ahead and click Save. Okay, so now I can continue and actually schedule that appointment. So I've got my 2 new clients listed here. I've got Greg, and I can schedule Julia as well. I've got group therapy set as my default service type. I've got a session total already in there, which is tied to that service type. I'll go ahead and set a duration. And this is an introductory session, so I'm not going to have it repeat now, but I'll go ahead and click Save. And there it is. There's my new appointment on my calendar with my brand new clients that are coming in for their first appointment. And I can even go confirm. If I go to my clients list, I should see my 2 new clients there as well with their own individual records in the system. So there's Julia and there's Greg. And that's how you create a new appointment, but at the same time creating new clients to actually be scheduled in that new appointment.